close to the end of the football season, and these two SEC teams are ready to go to war.
Florida has been stressing all week that they need good play out of their defense, and most of the success will revolve around this linebacker. As the leader of this defense, he's looking to step up big today and really slow down this rushing attack of the offense.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss, a winning combination with Coke taste and 0 calories. The pregame festivities are over, and we're just about set to get this game underway. And this game is now underway. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. The offense will start at the 30. 1st and 10. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They go with the run. Tackle made right around the 28-yard line.
I tell you what, for a defensive back, this kid is a sure tackler, and he showed it right there.
No question. You can tell these guys are very well coached when you see these kind of tackles.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Quick out to his receiver. Here's an opening to the 20, to the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown.
This guy just continues to impress me. Every time I watch this team play, he seems to come up with big plays.
And there must have been a defensive mix-up on this play because there weren't any defenders near him when he caught that football.
Florida is up by 6, and he converts the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Florida is ready to kick it away. He sends it downfield. Taken at the 5. Oh, man, did he take a hit. Well, they're down a touchdown. Let's see how this offense responds as they come onto the field for the first time.
You know, Brad, it's important that they respond here with a solid drive. The more momentum a team can build early in the game, the better off that team will be as the game wears on.
And down he goes, around the 36-yard line. 6-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 36-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. Here's the back. He can't get by the defense.
The safety made the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I recommend to the offensive coordinator a little play action and throw the fade route where the safety used to be.
That's right, Lee. These guys are shooting up there when they see run, and it only takes one time to catch him out of position and take it to the house.
The ball is roughly separated from the receiver by the defender.
And that's the way you play defense, rough and tough with no apologies.
So it's 4th down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. Gets this one away. And he can't hang on to the ball. He gets hit out of bounds at the 33-yard line. He just couldn't pull that one in cleanly.
And, Brad, that's what happens when you take your eyes off the ball. This was an error that should have been avoided.
The offense will start at the 33. 1st down, 10 yards to go.
Let's go!
Tackle made at about the 35. And they pick up 2 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 35. Going with the shotgun here.
Here we go!
Got it to the senior. He's taken down right around the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball, and if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
Here's the give. The ball is loose. And the defense picks it up. And he has it on the corner. And now he's got room to run. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. So a mistake by the ball carrier leaves the defense with 6 points.
How about that fumble recovery for the touchdown? You have to love those defensive scores.
Not if I'm on the offensive side of the ball.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. And he adds the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it. He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line. Well, let's see if the offense can make up for the misfortune they had just a few moments ago.
Coach, I think we need to give this defense some credit. I know they trust their offense, but they really just took the game into their own hands and tied it up on their own watch.
But they don't have much time to bask in the glory, Kirk. They need to come out and make another stop right here and now.
Going with the shotgun here. And the safety with the interception. And he's tackled around the 47-yard line. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Strike to his receiver, no good. And the linebacker makes a good defensive play.
The thing I like about this play is he made the play without getting pass interference. This is a good football play.
5 DBs on the field. He's tackled at the 30-yard line.
Now, the passing game is a lot easier for a quarterback when 2 corners aren't in coverage. I respect the gutsy call on the defensive side to blitz both corners, but it left him too vulnerable against the pass.
Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
Going with the shotgun here. He's scrambling. Complete across the middle. They weren't going to let him squirm free on that play. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, let me tell you the reason why this play worked. The defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback. And he made them pay right there.
Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield.
Kirk, how about that defensive end getting in there on that play?
That is just a great play getting into the backfield. This guy is so quick, the ball carrier never had a chance.
They come out with 4 wide out. He's going to try and scramble. Gets nailed, and it's intercepted. Tries to get around the corner. Big opening. He's all the way home. Touchdown. What a great interception return by this defense.
Hey, they say the best offense is a good defense.
Yep, it sure is when they're putting points on the board.
And he hits the PAT. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And this one's away. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And he's taken down at the 33-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
This defense has stepped up to the challenge so far, but there is a long way to go, Kurt.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to keep this offense too quiet, just as long as they can avoid these turnovers.
He's taken down at about the 37-yard line. 4 yards gain. It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. From the gun. Scrambling around. Throws it deep downfield. Big yardage on the play.
The thing I like about this quarterback is that he throws a very catchable ball. That time he puts a little touch on the football and allows the receiver to run under it.
Lee, you're right. You start talking about Heisman Trophy and a list of candidates. I think it starts with this guy right here.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. Second down and 7. They come out with 4 wide out. He scrambled. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal. Good pitch and catch there on second down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him a first down. That's just a nice play.
First and goal, and a touchdown ties it, folks. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. An exciting first quarter comes to an end. Our score here at the Swamp. Florida, 14. South Carolina, 7. Second down. The ball is on the 4, and they're going in. They come out with 4 wide out. Can't find anyone open. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it. They're really fortunate to still have a shot at points.
Wasn't one of the prettiest passes I've ever seen. He's got to be relieved it wasn't picked.
I bet you that defender thought it was a pretty pass. Too bad it bounced off his hands. That should have been an INT.
Here we go, folks. Third and goal from the 4. The defense lines up in a dime. Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work. He's got an opening. And he will score. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
They really took the pressure off themselves there. That was a great return for a touchdown, and it gives them some breathing room on defense.
Yeah, this offense has a lot of work to do now. They're really going to have to fight to get back in this ball game.
He makes the PAT. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it away. Taken from the 10. And he's taken down at the 41-yard line. So the offense will come back out onto the field hoping for a little better result than that last pick 6.
It was a great pick. He took that back just like a bad Christmas present. I love that one.
It was the quarterback that gave him a gift on that. He needs to slow down and make his reads and hit those receivers.
From the gun. Now he's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he's taken down at the 41. Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 49. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And he's tackled right away. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if the defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. That's a 3-yard pickup.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 40. They come out with 4 wide out. He scrambled, and he's going to be sacked. Again, this kid got into the backfield for the sack.
This offense really has to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Yep. Even when he hasn't gotten to the quarterback, he always seems like he's right near the quarterback and's got his hand in his face. This young man is having a terrific game.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 33. It's dropped. Incomplete.
Receiver on the play.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Well, I'm not sure I really agree with this call to go for it, but that's why I'm not coaching, folks.
And it's picked off. That's another big play by this defense.
You would think they have a copy of the offense's playbook or something. That's their 3rd pick of the half.
You know, Coach, I think it's finally time for the offense to start making some adjustments. They're playing terrible right now, and they really just need to stop giving the ball away.
They line up in the shotgun. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. Here's the option left. He fights forward to about the 49. A gain of a yard on the quarterback keeper.
Great play here by the freshman safety. He read the run and made a good tackle.
He showed very good awareness on that play. This kid is an incredible athlete, and he has the potential to do a lot of great things for this team.
He's tackled at the 40.
9-yard gain on the play.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 40. 3 wide outs here. Goes left and tackled in a hurry. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 39.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide.
He has some room. They'll bring him down at the 27. And he's just gone over 3,000 yards with that pass.
Hey, you guys, 3,000 yards is a lot of yards. I don't even think I could walk 3,000 yards in a football season, much less take the beating that this kid's taken.
Looks to pass. Great concentration. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
They line up in the red zone for the first time today. Here's the option. And they make the stop
At about the 9-yard line.
6 yards there on the option keeper.
On the play. The offense calls a timeout.
2nd and 5 coming up here. 2 minutes left in the half.
3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun.
He gets hit out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So the pass was complete for a gain of 5 on the play, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
And what a great job of blocking up front to give the quarterback time to deliver the 1st down pass.
They go with the run. Tackle made at the 6. Well, he just couldn't get much of anything there.
No, Brad, he couldn't. And I think the offensive line's going to have to hold their blocks longer than they did on that play.
The defensive backs moving in closer.
They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide.
Into the end zone, knocked away.
That's textbook defense right there, Kirk.
Excellent break on the ball, and he almost picked it off.
And more importantly, he saved the touchdown.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
On the ground with the tailback. And they make the stop at the 3. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
On the play. The defense calls a timeout.
It's 4th down. He'll kick this from the 10-yard line. And he got it. Well, that one looked like it was going to be wide, but he put it inside the upright.
Yeah, he squeaked that one in, and he didn't have much more than a couple of inches to spare.
It was close, and the kicker almost had a heart attack, but the ball went through. Pretty nice kick.
Florida is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. Across the 30. Tackle at the 36-yard line.
The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
The offense will start at the 36. We've got a 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. And we got an injured player on the field. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 39. 4 wide. He gets sacked on the play. And that's the defensive end who was able to get in that time.
This young kid is like a flash. He's not even 20 years old, and he's making plays like that. It's pretty amazing.
You couldn't be more right, Coach. It's pretty awesome when a freshman can work his way through the offensive line to get a sack like that.
Heck of a play by the quarterback.
When you bring a lot of pressure, you're going to leave yourself open out there relying on your secondary and your linebackers. You're just hoping they can make plays. That time, defense lost. The offense won.
These guys just don't seem to be on the same page, and they're going to have to be if they expect to win this game.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 45.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Drops back to pass. Throws it. And he's taken down at the 7. That was a nice grab.
You know, when you look at this throw, it doesn't seem like the prettiest coming off his hand. But somehow the receiver makes a great catch, make it a huge pickup.
Now he's scrambling. Pass is tipped away.
And that's just a great defensive play.
Hey, this is where you bear down and play tough defense.
They did their job there.
It's 2nd down. 6 yards stand between them and 6 points. They're packed in tight on the line. He lost the ball. It's scooped up. The 5. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown.
Scoop and score. I love it.
It's not that often that these guys get a chance to get into the end zone, so this is a very special touchdown.
He might want to keep that ball. That one's for the trophy case.
And the booth is going to take a few looks at this to see whether or not the ball came out before he was down.
This was a close one, Brad. I think I saw his knee go down before the ball popped free.
So the booth and the referee agree. The runner's knee was down.
That was still a close call, though, Brad. Even though he was down, this guy has to do a better job of holding that football.
This place is starting to get fired up. Can't find anyone open. He's in trouble, brought down. And I'll tell you guys, they've been all over this quarterback today.
There are holes in this offensive line, and this defense is just exploiting every one of them.
The pass protection has got to do a better job, but give this defense some credit. They've really figured out what they have to do to pressure the quarterback and cause him some problems.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. With only a few ticks left on the clock before halftime, I would expect they'll just squib kick this one. He sends it off. Tackle at the 38-yard line. As they head to the locker rooms, this one is far from over. The score here in Gainesville, Florida, 24. South Carolina, 10. Florida got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Fielded at the 9. They'll bring him down at the 36. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
He's on the run. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. He goes out of bounds at the 50.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
They line up in the shotgun. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver.
I think the quarterback needs to put a little bit more arc on the ball. You agree, Coach?
Absolutely, Kirk. He needs to put it in a spot where the receiver can run under it.
They're lining up in the 5-2. Now he tries to buy some time. Throws it, watch out. Oh, almost had a pick.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. He goes down at the 24. Can this guy throw the ball or what?
No question. You can see why this guy is considered one of the premier passers in the game. Not only does he have the tremendous arm strength that we've talked about, but he's got all the intangibles as well. We're talking about poise, confidence, and the uncanny ability to find the open man. Just a phenomenal quarterback.
And he gets a yard on the run.
And that was a sophomore linebacker there who was able to get in and make that tackle.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Scrambling around. He's tackled at about the 15-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
They come out in a goal line set. And down he goes at the 12. So they go on the ground and pick up another first down.
Yo, nice run and good job to keep the chains moving.
They are stringing together a nice little drive here. If they keep this up, it'd be hard to keep them out of the end zone.
And they make the stop
Right around the 8-yard line.
about 4 yards on that play. It's second down. They'll line up on the 7-yard line. And we got a new man in there, running back. Can't find anyone open. Heading for the corner. Touchdown, South Carolina. Good call that time as they went to the ground game, and it got them 6.
And they got it in with a bunch of guys getting some great blocks and just blasting that defense.
Well, these guys won't give up. That 14-point deficit this offense was facing a minute ago can disappear really fast, especially with all the time left in this game.
And he hits the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. And this one's away. He makes it to the 32-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. 1st and 10.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense.
They go with the option. And that run got stuck.
Yeah, you're right. The defense definitely won the battle at the line of scrimmage there.
2nd and long. Ball on the 25.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense.
He's tackled
Around the 31-yard line.
Let's see if this coaching staff sticks with the short passing game, or if they decide to open it up a bit more.
Great tackle by the senior to make sure this guy couldn't rumble for any extra yards.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 31. Gets it out quickly. Tackle made
At about the 37-yard line.
Well, the defense has done their job and made a nice stand. Now let's see if the special teams can come up with something here as well.
Florida.
Up 7 points.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Oh, hit as he caught it. And he didn't get anything on that return.
Well, the coverage team did an outstanding job at containing here. You always see this with this team. They're very disciplined on special teams.
They come out in a goal line set. They'll work the right side, and there's nothing going there.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
You're right. Poor halfback, he had nowhere to go.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Fires incomplete.
Number 11, the intended receiver on the play.
We've got 3rd and 12. Ball on their own 13. It started with a student section. Now this whole place is going crazy. He scrambled. He goes downtown. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
The defender prevented a big play there.
Yeah, the quarterback wanted his guy downfield, but the receiver wasn't able to make a play on the ball.
But the defender did. He had great position all the way downfield.
They'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And that was almost 6 points, fellas.
I'll tell you what, that was an amazing punt, but it was even a better punt return.
Boy, that guy showed some flash on that return, and actually, the fact that it was such a good punt gave this return man much more room to make this thing happen.
They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. The defensive backs moving in closer. They line up in the shotgun. Option. And down he goes.
At about the 21.
The halfback picks up a yard.
Here's 3rd down. 4 yards to go.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
Goes to the fullback and dropped.
Number 58, the intended receiver on the play.
They'll call on the field goal unit here. This one is from 38 yards away. Florida can make this a 2-possession game with this field goal. And it sails through the uprights. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Florida lines up for the kickoff. Kicks off. Across the 30. Oh, man, he took him down hard.
The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball.
Down 2 possessions, this offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
But it's the defense that has the momentum right now, Kirk. They had that big stop last time, and they're trying to do it again.
And he's tackled at the 49. A 5-yard quarterback scramble. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 49-yard line. And a new halfback checks into the game. Scrambling around. He's tackled at the 42-yard line.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great read and delivered a very nice pass for the first down.
He set up and put the ball right there where he had to go. Nice play.
Can't find anyone open.
This flag came from the umpire, and that means this is probably holding.
Great effort by this kid to get in there and make the sack.
He had no problem slipping through the defense there.
And that's the 2nd time he sacked the quarterback.
Now he's scrambling. He rolls left. Now he's going to run and watch out. And he's taken down at the 41-yard line.
Gain of 12 on the play.
It's not over yet, folks. We head to the 4th quarter. The score here in Gainesville.
Florida, 27. South Carolina, 17.
South Carolina.
3rd down, and they need to get it down to the 32.
Nickel defense. Pass complete and taken down immediately. 4th down, coach.
Yeah, they just didn't get enough yardage on that pass.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Looks to pass. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. Oh, man, did he take a hit. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab the interception.
This guy's got potential. I'll tell you what, if he keeps it up, you might see him playing on Sundays.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 34.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set.
Here's the option. Brought down at the 39-yard line. Around 5 yards there on the option keep. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 39. The defensive back's moving in closer.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
Here's the give. He's taken down
Around the 41-yard line.
They'll get 2 on that one. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. Going with the shotgun here. Complete. It's the junior. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
They line up in the shotgun. Pass is left, going the other way. Cuts it back the other way. And that's a second interception of the game by this defense.
These guys are all over the field. It seems like wherever the quarterback throws the ball, there's a defender sitting right there.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. They'll work from the shotgun. He scrambled. Rolling out to the left side. They'll bring him down
Right around the 34.
So the keeper goes for about 7 yards.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
He's scrambling. Brought down at the 40-yard line. He decides to tuck it in and picks up the first down.
A first down, and I tell you what, now he's got this defense conscious of his mobility. And when that happens, just watch. I'm talking big plays in the passing game.
And he's taken down
At about the 49.
Good play for the offense that time.
Yep. Good play and a pretty touch pass by the quarterback.
Absolutely, right on target.
Now he tries to buy some time. Got his receiver, dropped it, incomplete.
Yo, that was a tough pass for him to hold on to.
Yeah, but it wasn't the pass that was the problem. The hit is what jarred the ball loose.
Hey, the quarterback is the one who left his wide receiver out to dry. You have to throw those passes in a place where the guy could protect himself.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 49. He's out of bounds, and that'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, they're lucky he stepped out. He was getting ready to juke somebody just right out of their shoes.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
He drops back. They'll make the sack. Guys, he managed to get in there again. What in the heck is going on here?
It's a good job by the defense of recognizing what was coming and then putting pressure on where they couldn't handle it.
Oh, he's been a force out there all day. That was number 3.
He's just giving this poor freshman quarterback fits. Great performance so far today.
And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. He throws it. Did they really make a good choice there?
I don't think so. You got to play it smart, punt the football there.
Yeah, you're losing, but that doesn't mean you throw in the towel and get crazy on 4th down. I don't like that call at all.
And while I disagree with the call, I've got to admire the tenacity of this coach. He'll do just about anything to win. The running back gets 2 on the carry. The defensive back's moving in closer. One-man backfield. They motion to the left. The halfback with a carry. They bring him down in the backfield. Well, the defense really put the clamps down on that run.
Boy, Brett, great effort up front by that defense.
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 24.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
And he's shoved out of bounds at the 30-yard line. The defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the sticks.
And that's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the first down marker.
So it's 4th down. And the kicking team's on to try this 47-yard field goal. It has the distance. And it hits the upright. No good. Not a very good attempt there by the kicker. So our count is still Florida 27, South Carolina 17. 4 wide. Now he's scrambling. Here's the pass. Broken up. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. Second and 10. And there they are, folks, the Russell Athletic players of the game. From the gun. Looks to pass. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
They sure did, but somehow he got rid of the football.
And a new halfback checks into the game.
Man, this is tough going for this quarterback. Next time out, he needs to just relax. Think back to all those practices and not worry about what's happened in this game up to now.
Good call, Kirk. This kid's got to keep his head up and think about what he can do from here on out.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
He's in trouble. Brought down. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the halfback. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. How about that run by this halfback?
You know what? When this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the pass on defense.
It's 1st down from the 11-yard line. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Option right. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 11-yard line.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set.
Red 68! Red 68!
And the ball game's over. And our final score in this one, Florida 27, South Carolina 17.
Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
It was a good game, but I'm sure there's a little disappointment down there. South Carolina probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
Folks, that's going to wrap up another broadcast of NCAA Football 09. We'd like to thank all of you for playing, and we hope you'll join us again real soon. Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.